Happy New Year's, Gemini. This is your January reading. Okay, so what messages do I have so far? I have the World card, the Six of Wands, and the Hermit card. Okay, so first and foremost, you can't move the same in January. You can't move the same coming into 2026. Why is that? Because you are not the same. You are not the same, Gemini. The way that you're used to talking, the way that you're used to walking, the way that you're used to just handling things in 2025 is no longer okay. The cycle has completed. And I kind of feel like you understand this. Like, you don't want to keep moving a certain way in the new year. And you shouldn't. Why? Because you're all about evolving. Like, you're all about evolving, Gemini. You know this. You're constantly into researching things, gaining knowledge, understanding how, like, society, in particularly, how society changes, and how could you stay the same as the world is growing and moving and changing by the minute? How? You can't. You know this. Let's see what other messages we have for you, Gemini. We have the King of Wands. So that's giving me motivational energy. You understand? Start regaining motivation and drive so that you can kind of really conquer, 2026 the way that you want to conquer 2026. Not how you think or feel, but being more strategic. Let's see what else. Moving forward and moving fast, okay? And swiftly. Like, I know that you don't have enough time, even though you do have time, Gemini, but you get what I'm saying. Like, you need to get things done, all right? And you need to get things done right. But how can you get things done if you don't strategize, if you don't plan accordingly? So I really think that in the month of January, you need to really put, your ducks in a row and really align yourself, because if you don't, I really think that you're just going to spill, like, like a glass just spilt all over the floor. It's going to get messy. It's going to get chaotic. And I honestly feel like that's not what you need. That is definitely not what you need. In January, coming into a new year in 2026, that is not what you need. Let's see what other energies we have for you. We have the Star card, the universe being behind you. The Ace of Pentacles, a lot of money, a lot of opportunities that's coming into 2026 for you, Gemini. But you can't just be out here just wandering around thinking no, you don't know everything, okay? Sit down, relax, research, plan, strategize. And I really truly feel like a lot of opportunities regarding money is really going to just fall into your lap, okay? But you have to do things right. You can't just be thinking you know it all. Because sometimes you do be thinking that you know it all. And I understand you're very knowledgeable, but not in today's day and age, not in 2026. You cannot move the way that you were programmed in 2025. Okay. Now let's see what oracle cards and what messages come out for you to complete this message that we have. Let's see. Denial. Stop being in denial. Gemini, stop being in denial. Let's see what else. Sacrificing anything, okay? Sacrificing anything that'll help you put your vision into motion. Whether it's time with other people, you understand, whether it's leaving a job, but don't just leave a job, if you can't afford your bills, obviously. But sacrificing things that where that time can benefit into what's necessary, into what is going to help you grow towards, obviously, the plan that we were just talking about. But let's see what else. Soulmate energy, okay? And lovers. Okay, so I do feel like there is some love coming into your life in 2026, particularly January. You probably will bump into them. I'm not saying you're going to be full blown in love, but I do feel like you are going to connect more with your person, or you're going to come across someone that's going to kind of just build with you, as the months and the year um, comes along. But remember, Gemini, that the plan is bigger, bigger than that. I'm not saying don't fall in love. I'm not saying don't put your energy into love, but I just feel like, have them help you with your goals, if they're going to be in your life. Because you really need to put these plans into motion. Like, that's number one priority. So, if they're willing to help you, that's great. If you want to obviously bond and be in a relationship, that's great as well. But please understand that your priorities come first, all right? And actually just let them know, like, listen, like, this is what's important for me. This is what I need to focus on. And see if they're willing to help you. Because if they're not willing to help you, and if they get annoyed because your energy is being channeled into your dreams, then you need to do some reevaluating, because those are the type of people that you can't have around you. Okay? It's time to get focused. It's time to structure and plan and execute. Anything outside of that needs to be put on the back end. So, that is your reading for January. I'll see you later.